guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's going on, everyone? NCAP24 here from HuddleGG. Today's video, I'm going to show you a simple concept that you can find pretty much in every single playbook in the game that's going to attack cover 3 and cover 4 drop very easily for a good 20 to 25 yards at a minimum. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification to make sure that you never miss any of our uploads. So the concept basically is going to be something that I want you to look at what we're doing as far as alignment and formation. And then you're going to have to apply this to your own playbook. So I'm going to show you several different formations that are in the Houston Texans playbook. That's the one I'm in to do this, but I'm going to teach you what you're looking for. Okay, so just call cover 3. First formation we'll look at is gun trips tight end offset. Okay, play is going to be called verticals, and typically verticals is the play that I'm looking for. And what you want is 3 receivers, it doesn't matter if it's a tight end or receivers, that are trips to one side, to the short side of the field, and they can't have a tight end attached basically to the right tackle. He's got to be flanked out almost to the numbers. So you can see here that I've got this alignment, right? Now, if I go ahead and just call this play, I'm just going to put the A on a streak. I want you to show how this player right here reacts, okay? Campbell. Okay, what he is going to do is he's actually going to fall right into where the Y is going to be, and there's just no open player right there, okay? Now that's important to know because when we motion over the inside player, he's going to go to the inside and he's no longer going to play that spot anymore. And what he's going to end up doing is basically allow you to have this open little spot that you're going to be able to throw it every single time for an easy catch. Okay, this works against cover 3. This works against cover 4 drop. This works against cover 3 when they're in any type of drop coverage. So I'm going to show it to you here. This is a drop coverage. Basically, I put them in over top so that they don't jam you. And it's going to work even better. And a lot of times what I'm doing when I see this, when the guy opens up his hips, I'm going to throw it even earlier, catch this ball, and try to get a little bit more yards after it, okay? So that play is going to open up every single time. Let's go to a different formation just so you can see that it's a concept based. So the first one I looked at is trips offset. Let's go ahead and look at trips tight end flex. Now this will work, but this trips Y flex won't. And I'll show you the reasons why. I'll flip it just so we're on the same side. Here's verticals. And what you're going to see here is see how this guy right here is basically to the right around the 40. But if I was to do the trips Y flex, it's called verticals, you're going to see here that see how the tight end is too close and he's inside. I'm going to flip it so you can see it. He's going to be too close to the lineman, right? You want that guy to be as close to the numbers as possible because now see where RB lines up? He's on the numbers. That's not what we want. What we want is him to be basically further out, right? And where the X is going to be, closer to the numbers. When we move him over, we're going to see that we're going to get that same exact look that we're looking for, that we're going to hit this A basically, this Y basically right when it goes up the field, right there, you get yourself an easy catch, right? Now, different alignments are going to work better. The play that I absolutely love comes out of the gun empty Y slot. And this is the play that I use more often for this concept because it's a little bit better alignment. And what I mean by that is that you're going to see how the RB is even more to the outside. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to, set up a play like this. And watch the RB. The RB is going to get hit. He's going to go inside, easy catch. And a lot of times I'm going to beat that player there. And when they're in zone depths, it's even easier because what I'm going to do again is I'll move this guy over. Empty makes people move even further. It's just one of those formations that you're going to get the best, splits possible. You're going to see that you can throw it to this guy really quickly. And then if you can kind of cut behind him, a lot of times you're off to the races. Just because, someone is not really looking for you to make that move and you already get that predetermined, I get a lot of one-play scores on this just by simply catching the ball and cutting behind my receiver on this type of setup, right? And, I wanted to show you that it can be really done in a lot of different ways. You see, catch this here. Now I'm going underneath this guy. And you can see here a lot of times there, if we can get out of our own way, we can get a lot of yards. So that's how it works against cover 3. I did tell you that it works against cover 4 drop, so let's go ahead and do that as well. We're going to move this guy over, and you're going to see that even though that the safety is right there, right? The safety is right there in that one spot. you're going to be able to basically step up here, throw this ball, get yourself an easy catch. Right? Now, if they are playing zone drops, it's just a little bit quicker because you're throwing into that safety, right? So let me just go ahead and show it to you real quick. And I wanted to just show you a concept, right? Where you have to drive and move this guy over in order to get the defense to play the way you want them to, right? So we're gonna do the same thing here. This guy's gonna go right in this seam, catch this ball, and you get yourself some easy yards. Now, you always want to set up a beater to the left side of the field, because if a user goes ahead and tries to take that away, if you're running it more than once, then you're going to make sure that you're in a spot to where you're going to go ahead and basically go ahead and have a beater this way. You got the X and the A on this as a high-low. So if someone goes ahead and does this, I know this is a one-play score. I wasn't going to really show that as part of this video, but in general, that is a one-play score that you can easily do. But what you could do is basically make sure that if the user chooses the right side, you have something to the left, to just make sure you understand that. This is a really great concept that's going to frustrate people, because a lot of times people are playing cover 3 or cover 4 in some capacity as a shell, and then they go ahead and try to mix in cover 2 and whatever the case may be. So if you have them beating up on this, you're going to be able to open up your whole offense and depict what they have to run, and it makes it just that much easier for you. I appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on tomorrow's video.